Hey everybody, Pat McCarty, guy in the 419. I'm actually recording live right now in between rounds, between round one and round two at trivia at Haskins. So if the Wi-Fi gets a little spotty, just know it's because I'm in Haskins. And they're not known for their internet. What they are known for is Mail Pouch Saloon, which has got a lot of great food. But the reason I'm hopping on right now and wanted to just give a quick shout out to Thayer Ford. So I have been for the past, if you've been watching what I've been doing, and if you just recently started following me, for the past 5 months, I have been traveling all across Northwest Ohio. I mean, I've been as far south as Salina and St. Mary's. I've been as far east as Huron, as far west as I think Bryan is the furthest west I've gone. I've been able to go to a lot of towns. I've been able to meet a lot of people, and um, I just gotta say it's just been an absolute blast. I've been having a great time with it. I'm not done. I have so many more places. I haven't yet been to. Haven't been to Wapakoneta, Bluffton, Lima. I've got footage from Finley that's all gonna go up. Um, I got to get down to Mansfield and Bucyrus and Ashland. There's a lot of others. I haven't been to Fostoria yet, or all the stuff all on the west side of the state. We're close to the state line, like Hicksville and Fort Recovery. All these places that I've yet to go to, and I am going to go to all of them. That is my goal. I thought that I would be able to get to every single one of them in 6 months. That proved to be a lot harder than I thought. Because in fact it's a lot of work to drive around. But what has made it extremely easier for me, this was something that I tried back in 2019, and then I tried it again last year, and it was time consuming and expensive. And I have a wife and kids that I have to provide for, and so I couldn't spend my time doing all this stuff because I don't charge people when I go out to these towns and I do these Discover the 419 videos. I'm not charging anybody. This is all um, made possible because of Thayer Ford. So for the past 5 months, I've been teamed up with Thayer. They provided me with their Mach E Mustang. Um, and I first want to comment on that. A lot of people ask, do you like it? That's the question I always get. Yes. The answer is yes. I love it. I do. I love the Mach E. I think it's a smooth ride. I get about 220 miles on a full charge. Finding charging stations has not been a difficult thing for me. It's actually very easy to find charging stations. Cost wise, it's been very cost effective. I have usually I charge at home, but if I'm out, it's really not that much. Um, so I think I've maybe, because I still have my truck, so I've probably spent, oh gosh, I don't know, maybe $100 in gas since May. So that's a huge plus. Plus the Mach-E just has a lot of other great features that I really love. I love the display feature. I haven't had to use it yet, but I just figured out today that the seats warm up and the steering wheel warms up. That's pretty cool. So there's a lot of really great things. Um, if I were to say that there's one thing I didn't like about it, the hatch on the back. Um, it it when I get the car washed, it doesn't allow water to fall onto it. So the top area up there gets dirty. So you actually have to get up there with a cloth and wash that out. I don't really like that. But as far as anything else is concerned, I mean, it's got awesome pickup. My daughter, whenever whenever she drives with it, she goes, Dad, can we do speed? It's like, yeah, all right, we can do speed. Like, look around, any cops? Okay, we can do speed real quick. Um, and so I do. I love it. From an environmental standpoint, I don't even step on that because honestly, do I think it's better for the environment? Emissions wise, yes, but to get to build the lithium batteries and then how do you dispose of the lithium battery? It's a big mess that I'm not even going to get into because I personally don't think for the environment. I don't know. You're saving one thing, but you're creating a whole new problem down the road. I guess we just kick the can. But as far as driving the car itself, I think it's a fantastic ride. And if you want to take it for a test drive, definitely reach out to Thayer Ford and ask them to take it for a test drive. But speaking of Thayer Ford, this is the point that I really wanted to get to. Thayer, when I pitched this idea to them, they had originally contacted me about driving the Mach E for a little while just to make some videos about it, see what I thought. And so when I told them this idea about going around to all these different towns throughout Northwest Ohio, they loved it. Immediately, they loved it. Um, because really it hasn't been done yet, right? And so there's all these towns, these small towns, and they're not getting the recognition that some of the bigger towns get. Um, and so I mean, it was a no-brainer for them. They wanted to be a part of it. So it was very easy to kind of come up with a game plan, and we launched it really quickly. Um, they genuinely do. Thayer is made up of whether it's the general manager or it's the marketing or it's the sales reps. They're great people. Um, Thayer's a family-owned business, and they treat their employees like family. Um, they've treated me like family. It's been great working with them. I think they're a great dealership. They're an honest dealership. The people that I've talked to, they're all very, very honest people. So I want you to think about this when you're thinking about getting a new car. I know maybe you know maybe you know a guy, maybe you don't know a guy. I don't know. Everybody knows a guy, right? But you're thinking about where to get a new car. Think about the company that has supported me in going around and promoting all of these towns, giving these towns the recognition they deserve, giving these businesses the exposure that they deserve, that they wouldn't otherwise get. They really are a company that cares, and I'm just absolutely. I've been honored for the past 5 months to be working with them, and I don't know where we're going to go after October. Um, I just know that for the past 5 months, they have been a tremendous company to work for. So if you are thinking of getting a new car, if you're thinking of um, exploring some new options, maybe you want to get an electric vehicle, maybe you don't. That's okay. They're not for everybody. But if you are thinking about getting a new car, I would really appreciate it if you would think Thayer. Consider Thayer as your option buy from. They support the community. They support me so that I can go out and promote these towns and give them the exposure they deserve. So to everybody that has been watching what I've been doing, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I love you. Um, like I said, I've got a lot more ground to cover, and I can't wait. The Putnam County video drops tomorrow night. Putnam County Part 1. Part 2 will drop the week after. Met a lot of great people down there, and I'm just excited to go explore new places. Thanks for watching, and as always, get out there and discover the 419.